I think there's a special quality of El Paso. One of the things, of course, is we're a border city. When I look out my front window, if I look straight ahead, I see Mexico. If I look to the right, I see New Mexico. I have to look left to see Texas. So we are definitely a multinational community.
I'm Carol Ann Brown. I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas. As a child, the Rio Grande was practically in my backyard. One day, my father told me, "I have someone I want you to meet." It was his neighbor, Mr. Kaplan, an extraordinary man with a story I will never forget. David Kaplan was born in 1928 in Lithuania, an Eastern European center of Jewish history and culture. In 1941, the Nazi German occupation began, and the course of David's life was forever changed.
I'd like to tell you about my life. There was a section between the two rivers of Lithuania. They called it Slabotka, and they told all the Jewish people have to move to Slabotka. And they put chicken wire around with electricity, and there we've been like a year. They put us in a train. I saw people jumping out. They say, "Here they're gonna kill us." And we went further with the train in Poland. There we stopped. They took my mother and my sister separate. We said goodbye, I kissed her. We used to fight a lot, my sister and I. But this time I kissed her because I shall never see her again, I thought. I never saw her again, but still. And my brother and I went straight to Bavaria, they call it. And there they put us in a concentration camp.
At this point in time, how old were you?
I think I was 15 already. We used to call us Häftlinge. Häftlinge in German means prisoners. Hey, you prisoners, we're gonna exchange you for German soldiers. You're going to Switzerland. And we're gonna start the march. We called it the Death March. And the American planes were running and shooting and throwing bombs, and we're lucky it didn't kill us. We arrived in Dachau. There we stayed overnight, and then they said us, we're gonna march to the Swiss border. We wake up in the morning, there was no soldiers. They ran away. The moment I got liberated, I said, I'm gonna forgive everybody. I'm gonna forgive everybody who did wrong to me, for me to go on with my life. And this helped me so much. Okay, let's talk about when I arrived in El Paso.
Okay.
When the people came to welcome me, they told me that here we speak Spanish and speak English, and there's some families, and you're gonna have to look for a job. And I did very well in business. I became a programmer. I got in business in finance, lending money. I got 4 finance companies I had a mortgage company. Everything is beautiful for me.
All of the refugees who came to this town went on to build successful lives here, whether they went into business like David Kaplan, whether they founded a museum like Henry Kellen. Many of them wrote books about their experience. So yes, no, there's just a whole lot to be learned.
I like to show you.
Yeah, show me your pictures.
I like
I
my
would love to see them. Look at how handsome. Is that?
I was.
You still are.
I was.
You still are.
And even I was in the army.
And that's where you are there?
Yeah, here.
Wow.
I was there, it says here, I don't remember,
1949.
when I came to El Paso. I was lucky enough to survive.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got married, I'm glad I have children and grandchildren, and they love me and I love them, and I live a beautiful life.
You do. My hometown has a long history of welcoming newcomers and bringing different cultures together, and that spirit continues to this day.